Hi there, it's Ashley here with this week's episode of Stamp Create Repeat for Your Next Stamp. Today I'm going to be making some bookmarks, and these are going to be personalized custom bookmarks. I think this is such a cute way to give a gift to a friend or a family member, and to give them something that has their name on it is just so personalized, and it's such a cute way to gift a gift card as well for like a chapters, or if you want to put it inside of a book, it would be so sweet. So I have some glittery letters on here that I used, and I'm going to show you how in the process video I did make these cute little bookmarks. I will put all the links below so you can find all the products over in the Your Next Stamp store. And then on the back here, it is polka dot because it's a double-sided paper, and I'm just going to show you how cute it looks popped in a little book. So when you pop it in there, it is so cute, and then you see the little bit of ribbon and twine sticking out of the top. It's just such a fun little goodie to put even in a stocking for a Christmas gift, or these would be super cute for Valentine's Day. So let's get started, and I'll share with you the products that I used to make these. Then we'll start with the process video. So to begin with, I used the Your Next Stamp Black Olive ink, and as I mentioned, I'll have all this linked in the description box below. I also used the Your Next Stamp wire snips. I pulled in some ribbons from my craft stash in colors to match the little bookmarks. I also pulled in some doodlebug twine from my stash. This is the red, white, and blue assortment, and I used that gray there. I used my Quickie Glue pen, and this is just a pen that has glue that comes out like a writing instrument, and so I used that for the alphabets. And then I used this adorable stamp set. This is the Waddles Winter Wonderland. Waddles is one of my favorite characters from the Your Next Stamp store. He is so cute, or she, and this stamp set is just precious. So I pulled in 3 of the little penguins, and then I also used the coordinating dies that you can purchase separate. This die set is one of my new favorites from Your Next Stamp. It is the Bookmark tag die set, and you get 6 different sizes. You can use the smaller sizes as tags and then the big sizes as bookmarks, and this is the second largest size, so there's even a larger size than the one that I'm going to be using. It is such a good value, and it is so cute to make bookmarks. I also pulled in this die set. This is one of my favorites as well. It's the Bold Alpha die set, and I just have a magnetic sheet in there so that they can all sit on there so I can see them really easily. And I just cut out 2 of each letter, and I just layered the white behind the glitter paper to really make it pop. I also pulled in some papers. I used the Heidi Swapp Marquee Love paper. This is just from Michaels, and I used the glitter papers, and they're nice and kind of like thin because it's that marquee paper. They're not too thick, which I really like, but you could also use the thicker glitter paper. It wouldn't matter. And then I just pulled in 2 pads of paper from my stash. I used the Dots and Stripes by Echo Park. This one is kind of like a pastel-y, and then this one is the Brights collection, so I used those for the paper. So let's get started with the process video, and I will share with you how to make these cute bookmarks. So to begin with, I'm just taking the second largest size of that bookmark tag die, and I'm just cutting it out on the purple, pink, and blue paper. And I love that it's double-sided because the other side has really cute little polka dots. Then I just cut out another one in the same size on a purple cardstock, a blue cardstock, and a pink cardstock so that I can have a little bit of layering effect on the bookmark. And then I'm just taking the alphabet letters, and I'm going to cut out on glitter paper my name because I definitely want one of these bookmarks. So I cut out Ashley on the glitter paper. And it's so easy to just pop them back on the magnetic strip. And I just got that magnet sheet from the dollar store. So I'm just showing how you can layer up the little alphabets onto the bookmark here. And it looks so cute with the glitter, but I really want it to pop. So I later add in some white as well. So then I'm going to cut out the letters to spell mom on this blue one. And so there is just one of each letter, so you just have to run it through again for the extra letters. And then I'm just cutting out the word Tanya, which is my cousin, and I know she loves reading, so I'm going to make her a bookmark as well. So I'm just trimming it out on the purple paper. And now I'm going to do all those again on the white paper. The white paper, you could just do one, but I think it looks so cute with it layered with the alphabet letters because it really just allows the glitter to pop off of the bookmark. So I'm just going to put on the letters for my name and then also the other letters for my cousin Tanya's name. And of course, you could just make the bookmarks with the names on them. You don't have to put any images or like little colored up stamps on them if you don't want, but I'm going to add on those cute little penguins. So I'm going to use my Urnex Stamp Black Olive ink and stamp these out onto some cardstock. I'm using the 120-pound Recollections paper from Michaels. I really like that paper a lot. And I couldn't decide which 3 I wanted to use. I ended up using these 3, and I also did end up stamping out the one with the little fishing pole. I couldn't decide which one to use, so I do color up all 4, but I just end up using the first 3. So I'm just doing the little beaks and the little feet on all of the penguins. So I'm using YR07 for the darkest color. And these are my Copic markers that I'm using. Then I'm going to color that in with YR04. And then I'm going to blend it with YR02. And I love these wattles so much. That's the name of the little penguin, and it is just the cutest little penguin. He always does the cutest things in all of the little stamped images. So I just thought this sweater on him was too cute. It will be adorable to color up for Valentine's Day. So that was kind of my inspiration for the pink on this. I think it'll be cute for a Valentine's bookmark. And someone actually left a comment on one of my videos and said that they like to make bookmarks for their son's class at school. And oh my gosh, I thought that was the cutest idea. This would be so sweet to make the little bookmarks with all the kids' names in the class. That would be such a sweet little Valentine. So I'm just coloring in the little sweater on this guy. I'm using RV 14, 13, and 11. And then for the little penguin, I'm going to use C7 and C4 for the actual base color, or sorry, C8 and C4. And because I don't have a color in between those, I'm just going to do the tip to tip technique. So what you do is put down your darkest color and then blend that out with your lighter color. And because I don't have a color in between those, I'm just going to touch my lighter color to the tip of the darker marker, and then you can get a color in between those 2 colors, and it really just expands your Copic marker collection. So I'm going to be using R83 and R81 for the other part of the pink on here. And then I go back in with the darker pink color just to really give it a stand out from the lighter pink. It's so cute with the little sweater. I love this little guy. Now I'm going to do some little white dots on the cheeks, and then I just add a few little accents to give some dimension there on the penguin. Now I'm going to move on to my next little guy. I actually added some little polka dots on the sweater as well with the white jelly pen. For the little earmuffs, I used BG13 and BG10. And then again for the penguin, I'm using C8 and C4. And I'm just blending that out and just adding the darkest portion where I'm going to have the black. And then I can blend that out, and then again I'll go back in with the tip-to-tip technique with the markers so that I can find a color in between the 2 of those. And it won't ruin your marker. These are black markers, so it won't show, but if you were to use like 2 pink colors or 2 yellow colors, it won't wreck the marker if you do the tip-to-tip technique, so don't worry about that at all. You just wipe your marker off onto your page and it will be just like new. So now I'm going to add on some yellow for his tummy. So I'm going to use Y15, Y13, and Y10. And then I just went back in with the blue just to darken that up. And again, added some accents with the white jelly pen and some little dots on the cheeks. And I just added a few flicks on those little earmuffs to make it look furry. And then I'm going to do my third little penguin here. I'm using C8 and the C4 again. And you could definitely color up the penguins in different colors. Like if you wanted to have a pink penguin, that would be really cute. And my Copic marker ran out, so I had to refill it. So I overfilled it just a little bit. So I have both caps off. Just that helps to stabilize and kind of repressurize the marker so that too much doesn't spill out. And then again with the tip-to-tip technique there. And then I'm going to do his little tummy. Again in Y15, Y13, and Y11. Then I'm just taking my white jelly pen again to add the 3 little cheeks and put some accents as well onto him. And then for the hat, I'm using V17, V15, and V01 for part of the hat. And then for the other part, I wanted to use another purple combo, but one that didn't look exactly like it. So I found this one, and it is BV01 and BV00, and that looked so cute, the two of those purples combined. And then I'm just taking my white jelly pen and adding some polka dots on the little hat. I think that looks so cute. So because I'm not going to use the little fishing pole guy, I don't make you watch me color him, but I did color him as well. And I'm just taking the coordinating dies there with some Post-it note tape just to hold it down. And then I can run it through my die cutting machine. And I always love sharing the little reveal after I cut them out. So cute. And so I've got everything I need here, and I also pulled in some ribbon from my stash. So I'm just going to set these apart here, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut these so that I have a little bit at the top and a little bit at the bottom. So I'm just cutting these there at, I think that's about 1 inch, and then I'm doing that with each of the little tops there of the bookmarks. And then I'm going to take the bottoms, and I think I did it at 1 3/4 inches, and I end up cutting it after, so I think it's about a 1/2 inch. You can cut it however you want and leave as much or as little as you want. And then you can just layer them up with the tops and the bottoms. And I'm just putting an example on here so I can see how much I want the bottom one to be. And I'm just showing how I'm going to layer up the white letters behind the blue letters. And so I'm just trimming off a little bit of each of these. I thought it was a little bit too big, so I just trimmed off some of it, and I think that looks perfect. So I've got each of the little penguins on their little coordinating colors, and I'm just taking my ATG gun and adhering down those little tops. Of course, you don't have to do that. I just thought this was a nice way to add some different colors and make it kind of have more of a like centered look. So cute. So now I'm going to take the letters, and I'm going to take my Quickie glue pen. I'm just going to put the other letter behind it. So of course these two letters are the same size. I cut them 2 of each out when I cut out the letters. So I just move it aside a little bit so that the white is just peeking out. And then I took my acrylic block and just set it on top so it can kind of help to adhere it together. And then once I have that, then I can take my ATG gun and adhere it down onto the bookmark. This is such a cute way to give a personalized little gift, and I cannot wait to give this to my mom. I actually purchased a book for her for a Christmas gift, and so this will be so cute inside of her little book. Now I'm going to do the little pink one, and then I'll do the purple one. So I'm just separating all the letters that I'll need for my name. And it's totally up to you. If you don't want to layer the white behind, you don't have to do that. I just thought it really made it pop up, especially since around the penguins there's the little bit of white. It kind of just brought it all together that the letters also had the white behind it. I'm just doing the E and then the Y, and then I can take my ATG gun and adhere those on. And now I'm just going to put those all on, and then I can attach down the little penguin. And because my name was a little bit longer than the name that, like when I had the name Mom, I just put down the penguin first and had the Y kind of overlap the little penguin, and it actually looks like the penguin is holding the letter, which just made it even more cute. So now I'm just doing these last few letters. And now I can adhere them down with my ATG gun. And if someone had too long of a name, you could always put like a short form or like a nickname that you call them. That would be cute as well. And then I can put down that cute little wattle penguin. And now I'm going to take the ribbon. I'm measuring them all out just so it has a little bit of length coming out the top, and I'm just going to measure them so they're all the same there. Then I'm going to take some twine, and I'm just using this grayish color for each of them so that they all kind of like go together. So I'm just going to loop through this purple, and then I'm going to hold it there and put the twine around it, and I'm just going to tie a little knot to kind of give it like a little pucker there, and then I can add on a little bow. And then I'm just trimming off the little excess part, and there is the first little bookmark. So cute. So now the second one I'm going to do here is the blue one. And if you were making these for Christmas, it'd be so cute if you put a little bell on the top there. That would be adorable. And I'm just going to now make this into a little bow and then trim off the excess part. And the bow just looks so cute, as I showed at the beginning. When it's kind of like sticking out of the book, it just looks so sweet on the top. And now for mine, and I cannot wait to put this in a book for myself. This is just the cutest little bookmark ever. And these would be such good gifts too for like a birthday or Valentine's or Christmas, like every type of occasion for all the book lovers. So that was my project for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I will put all the links, as I mentioned, in the description box below, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Don't forget to head over to the Your Next Stamp YouTube channel and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now.